So earlier we managed to create the character shu, which is 10, by crossing out the character e, which is 1, and shu came out. And then we went ahead and we also made the character r, which is the number e repeated twice. And then we get r, which is 2. Now, what if we put our bar in the middle of these characters?
That is hard work. It is gonna be so hard to do.
Yes, it's hard, but that's gong, which means work. And it takes a bit of work for sure to put those two bars apart. That's what we get when you put the bar inside r. So it is an easy character for you to remember. You remember that you just start with r and then you put a bar in the middle. You get gong, which means work. So that's another easy character you can add to your vocabulary.
Yeah, I'm already tired of this whole work thing. I have to go home.
Now, this character is one of the easiest characters in the whole Chinese vocabulary. What do you see when you look at it? You probably see a walking, and that's correct. This is ren. It's not like ren, but it also has a bit of J sound in it. Ren. But don't worry about the pronunciation. What we're learning here is actually the characters in their own. So this is ren, a person. So it's an easy character you can also add to your vocabulary. Let's move on to another one. Now we're just going to try and merge what we just learned in the past 2 slides. Initially, we learned this character. Do you remember what it is?
Gong.
That's correct. So gong, what did you say it means?
Not about work again. Not about work again. Come on.
Yes, you said gong means work. And then we've just learned this one, which is ren. And you said ren means a person. So gong ren, that means work person. Alright, work person. So in Chinese, work person, gong ren ideally means a worker. Okay, so that's what we get at the end there. So if somebody is doing work, he's a work person. That's gong ren. This came out by combining 2 characters. The first character is gong, which is made by putting a bar inside between 2 horizontal bars. And ren, which looks like a working person, or an upside down Y character, or the letter Y in English as well. You can use that as a mnemonic. So we get gong ren. So this is another character you can add to your vocabulary. Let's move on. So we've just learned that gong ren means a person. Now, what happens if we just do something very silly here, or very funny if you want to put it that way? We take it upside down, or frontward back, and we put the ren at the back and gong at the end.
Is that even a word? Is that even a word? Let me Google it. Oh yeah, it is a word. Oh, this is a very fun word. Manpower, or artificial.
Yes, so this is a very cool way of how Chinese words sometimes are constructed. It's ren gong. This means manpower or artificial. The gist behind this is we are having a person. This person has done some work. So this means it's manpower. Or if we make something, let's say a flower, which is not natural, this means it's man-made. You can put it that way, like it's man-made. So it's artificial. So that's another mnemonic you can use here. And with the same characters, you've actually come up with another new phrase. Ain't that cool?